Hi and welcome to this live currency strength indicator table video with me, John, on this Tuesday the 28th of February. Here we have our two types of tables in front of us. We have our trend traders table and our day traders table. These are the same studies but just highlighting different time frames. You can see here some of the currencies are highlighted in green. That means there's a confluence between those time frames, and that's where we'll be focusing a lot of our attention in these videos. The tables auto update every 5 minutes 24/7, meaning that our members can see how the markets stand right now in real time. So the trend traders today is showing us that the dollar remains top at S1 and is followed by the pound at S2. However, on the day trader side of things, the pound is topping the chart as S1, followed by the US dollar as S2. On the weak side of the trend traders, the Japanese yen tops it at W1, only appears as second on our day traders. The Australian dollar has come down to W2 on our trend traders, but is still W1 on our day traders. And finally, the New Zealand dollar is W3 on both. So we're going to be focusing our attention on the pound today. We're going to be checking out pound yen and giving a little bit of an update to pound Aussie, as we've been looking at that market recently as well. So let's dive straight into pound yen. Now, the last time we spoke about pound yen was when price was trading in the range that you can see in front of you, which was between the 162 handle and the 156 handle, and we were around about the 159 at the time, and we were looking to see rejections of the 159 back down into the 156 zone here. So it spanned between sort of 156.90 down to sort of 155.30, and price didn't quite make it back there, so we didn't quite get that one spot on in the end. The yen decided to weaken quite aggressively, and price ended up reversing actually at this trend line support through here, which you can see just flowing through the middle of that range. So we actually came down into the low there, and price rallied to the upside. So depending on how you manage that position, if you were in around about the 159, it did drop around 210 pips, so you may have managed your positions by that point. Now, price has since then traded through the 162 range highs. We came into contact with the 163 level, as well as the daily 200 moving average, and we pretty much reversed from there back down into the range highs, where you can see on Friday price formed a bullish engulfing candle. So it was kind of giving us a signal on Friday of what was to come for pound yen, and since then pound has been on the tables as a strong currency and yen has been on the side of weakness, and we've seen this move to the upside. So what we can see for pound yen at the moment is that we've broken out of a range, we've started to create higher highs and higher lows, meaning that we should see the market continue to trend higher. Now, I do have a couple of resistance levels in the way. We have this 166 handle, which is this area here where you can see we had large aggressive sellers coming into the market previously, and we have the 169 highs where you can see we have this kind of triple top in the market before price continued lower. So I'm going to be eyeing up the 169 handle. We could even argue price could be heading back to the 171 spot 50, which means that we could see a sort of developing uptrend here, which means that we could try and get a few positions in on pound yen to the upside. Now, I was looking this morning at our lower time frames. I did mark out the 163 spot 50 handle. So if I just jump down into this 4 hour and just open it up a little bit, you can see in a bit more detail why I've looked at the 166, because you can see it's kind of that area there where we had a little bit of consolidation before price traded to the downside. So that's why I'm interested in the 166. You can see here though, we've got a lot of confluence at the 163 spot 50. We've got previous structure highs. We've also got the 200 daily moving average running through there as well. So if I wanted to be long this market, I think I'm going to wait now to see if price can trade back down towards this area of support before seeing the continuation to the upside here for pound yen. Now, if price just continues up, then I'm expecting 166 to be kind of the turning point for pound yen. So we may rally into this level here, then we might pull back down into that 163 spot 50, or alternatively, what we'll see is price hit the 166, consolidate, break through. We may even then get the opportunity to add in on the retest of the 166 towards that 169. The reason why I'm saying that is because you can see in this sort of upward trend here that we had from the reaction down at the 162, we've only kind of slightly consolidated before continuing to take off. So that means that the trend here is quite strong in the market. And if I go down to the hourly and zoom in, you can see around about this 164 handle, we had this kind of consolidation and a break higher. Previously it was around about the 162 spot 90, and then we've broken higher. So we're only getting really sort of shallow retracement moves before price trades any higher. So it might be difficult to jump on a move here without waiting for sort of the higher time frame to kind of play out and pull back into our key zones of interest. So hopefully that made sense on pound yen. The other chart of interest is pound Aussie. Pound obviously top in the S1. Day traders here, second strongest on our trend traders. Aussie has been top of both tables for a while. It has dropped slightly on the trend traders, but still remains top on our day traders. So pound Aussie has taken off into the resistance level that we've looked at. So if we go over to the daily chart here of pound Aussie, when we spoke about this market, we were looking for a pullback into our previous highs here around about the 1.7725, and price has not looked back. It's just taken off to the upside. So again, really difficult to get a position in on this market at the moment, because if we weren't in on the double bottom here, which we talked about in another video, then you know, we've kind of missed the move here, or price has just continued to rally without us. So unfortunately, we need to wait for some kind of pullback. We have traded through the 1.7950 handle now, so maybe price will either continue a bit higher, pull back, consolidate, go again, or we need to wait to see how price reacts here. If we do get the pullback, we'll be still watching that 1.7750 handle here. But I just wanted to let you know that price has just kind of gone here. We may even come up into the 1.8125 before price even begins to look back. So just be a little bit more cautious with pound Aussie now, because it's just on the sort of bullish move at the moment. So I think the one to watch though is pound yen. We've had a good breakout here. I like the idea of trending possibilities up to the 169 handle, so we will be keeping an eye on this market. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will look forward to speaking to you in the next one.